Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Today's Diary podcast. As usual, one of your hosts for today. My name is Brandon, and in the studio with me, you've got Zena
Hello.
and you've got Ayo at the background. Yes, we are back again with great news and amazing content. I always promise you guys that we'll come back with good content for you guys, and we always deliver on time exactly. Yes, but before we jump into that, let's give you our Did You Know? Did you know, Zena, that the dot on top of an I and a J is called a title?
What do you mean to do? What's to do?
Not
Spell.
not Tido. And you keep on going Tido. I've given
I
you
was not thinking about Tido because I'm just surprised because it's a dot.
yeah, let me not teach you much about it. You can Google it and check for it later. Don't worry about it.
So they're saying that dot your eyes and cut your teeth.
That was between you and your class 7 teacher.
I say it even now. So poor class 7 teacher. Anyways, did you know that banana is classified as berries, like under berries, while strawberry it's not classified under berries?
I've heard that before, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So apparently strawberry is considered a false fruit. So I think it's just the name. It's a coincidence that it has berries in the straw. So strawberries, right? It has nothing to do with the botanical classification.
Of berries.
Yeah, of berries. So
Which
is very funny.
Whoever created strawberry needs to come and answer some questions.
exactly. So I don't know why would banana though. It's okay to say strawberry is not part of berry, so we can say it's a coincidence in the naming. But to have banana classified as berry
Let someone in the content in the comment section tell us why banana is on as
is a berry, but strawberry is not.
this is a good place for engagement.
Yeah.
Tell us why banana is a berry. When I told Zina that we have a great news, right? Is because this particular news today is about a great man in the United States, and we have previously heard about one first great man in a previous episode of the United States. That's Puff Daddy, P Diddy, but this time this particular great man is Jay-Z. Now you will say what has happened about Jay-Z. If you've not heard so far, allow us tell you. So the news now on the table is that the thing they were accusing Diddy of, they've decided to drag this Jay-Z's t-shirt into the matter. As I'm talking to you right now, someone is pulling his shirt and saying that he was involved in essaying a 13-year-old child way back more than 20 years ago.
The year 2000.
In the year 2000. Can you imagine? I don't even know what I ate 2 weeks ago, but that is not the point of conversation now. The fact is that now they are saying that is what has happened and that he was not there alone. He was there with Puff Daddy, P Diddy, or Brother Love.
So
Yawa Dongas.
the both of them assaulted the girl.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, see, I don't know what your points are, what you plan to say on this topic, but let me say this first, right? I'm not here to say what they did is wrong or is right, or it's never right to assault someone, right? My question is, or my biggest concern is, what was a 13-year-old girl doing at P Diddy's after party?
She could have been a guest. It was one of these MTV's after parties. She could have been a guest in MTV, and they took her there to celebrate and knowing that she's going to
Alone?
Connection.
Alone? 13-year-old?
You just don't know. You might be with other people and they lost track of her within the party. You just don't know.
See, there are places you go to and you don't lose guard. I don't know if, let's assume, like you're
Yes.
saying, probably she went there with her manager,
It can be her manager or her parent, anybody.
and everyone. See, I don't know what you're celebrating. 13-year-old, you've been to the actual ceremony or the award
Giving show
or whatever, you have no business at that after party. 13-year-old. So you put yourself in a very, I would say, compromising position, or you put yourself at risk. For what?
The thing is that you are
there's
seeing,
nothing that will be happening at that party which will be of benefit to you.
You're seeing it now as a risk. At that time, it was not considered a risk.
That's
it was considered
judgment.
as networking. It's if you're sitting somewhere and you see your family members sitting with your daughter somewhere, do you consider yourself as having poor judgment for leaving your daughter with family members?
When we're growing up, there is no way. Maybe you say because we're not celebrities, because you're talking about network. There is no circumstances. It doesn't matter who I'm with. That, like, if my mom just, let me not say she sees me, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just hearing, bypassing that Zina was at the club, like nightclub.
That is a different situation.
What's different? They've been to the awards, so this party is like after the ceremony, and they have gone to the night.
They were aware. It's not a situation of where they say she sneaked out of the house or anything.
Yeah, they're aware she's gone for the ceremony, but the after party, which is okay. Okay, you've gone there for networking, and that's fine. But this did not happen in public. So how did she find herself in the private corners?
No matter how we go about this and ask ourselves these questions to defend which person was there, which was not there, if the yam was supposed to be with the knife or the knife was supposed to be with the yam, at the end of the day, the yam and the knife found themselves together, and that is the conversation we're having now. The simple part is that now Jay-Z is being accused of this, and he is a father to daughters, as a matter of fact. So he's coming from the place where he is speaking for himself right now, because he's not let this die. The thing is, it's not every, they say Tumbuno, they can't stick where they enter. Definitely, you know the type of person you go and poke. And he has wasted no time. He's not the type of person where you say you sue him, he will like the case first up, things are going to sway around.
This is one of those, like, in this day and age, and the rate at which allegations are coming up, and when something like that comes to someone like Jay-Z, it doesn't matter who it is, to be honest. He's not the only one. There is someone else, I've forgotten his name, that is also facing this, one of the judges for MasterChef UK.
Yes.
It's the same thing. They've cancelled all his show. They are still doing investigation to even conclude if it is the allegations are true or not. But immediately an allegation like that is put forward, that's it.
But
your reputation is
that one for that man. That man is a weird
no. I'm
man.
just giving an example. Like, though Jay-Z has made a statement to say this, deny the fact that something like that ever happened or anything, you get, but this information is already out there.
Yes,
you get, and they are only the next thing you see.
Believe it?
I don't know. It could be possible.
I don't.
She cannot just say something that, like, people most of the time say,
I don't believe it. It's not. I'm not believing it not because it's Jay-Z.
Okay, wait, Brandon. See, this is my point. Definitely, this girl. I don't know. Have they disclosed her name, identity?
They have. They have.
Definitely, she cannot just say.
They are not disclosed to the public, but the Jay-Z's camp know who she is now.
Okay. Something definitely happened. Whether it was, I would say, consensual or not, something happened. I'm sure if we get the details of this, it will be a situation of someone saying, I got her consent, or I did not. This girl cannot just, like, definitely she was present at that party. She's not saying this if she wasn't there and nothing happened. There was something happened.
Okay. Let me read a bit of what is on here, right? Mm-hmm. It says that the Jendo accuser says Jay-Z raped her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards at a house party. The lawsuit was originally filed back in October and only named Diddy as a defendant. It was filed Sunday, December 8th, naming Sean Jay-Z Carter. the Jane Doe said the night of the when they use Jane Doe, that using it as a name to mask the original person that is behind the case. So that
So the lady.
yeah, so the lady, they're just using like Jane Doe is an how do you call it?
So 2000, this is 2024. So 24 years later, she was 13 then, 34. So about 37-year-old.
Yes. So they said the night of the alleged assault, a friend dropped her off at the VMAs venue. Although she did not have a ticket for the show, she says she then approached various limousines in an attempt to gain access to the show or after party. One of the drivers invited her to an after party, saying she fit what Diddy was looking for. She says the driver later took her to the location of the house party where she signed what was believed to be a non-disclosure agreement. The Jane Doe says she was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded. She says she then went into the room to rest, and Jay-Z and Diddy came in soon after, asking her if she was ready to party. She claims Jay-Z then removed her clothes, held her down, and her as an
You've used the word already.
As Diddy
as
Diddy and an unnamed woman watched. Diddy has previously denied all claims against him. NBC says they reached out to the lawyer for Jay-Z but have not heard back. The attorney responsible for filing this suit has filed multiple Jane Doe lawsuits against Diddy in the last few months. So this is a witch, and let me know it's a witch hunt.
Okay. Now, let's keep witch hunt aside. While you were reading, I had not even read that, you get. And this is exactly my point. So she was not invited to this party. She got there loitering around for someone to let her in.
Yes. Looking for opportunity.
Exactly. What are you doing there, 13-year-old?
Are we going to blame her, blame the parents, or blame the other people? When you're growing up, we grew up in communities where it's not just your parents that look after you. It's also the people in the community.
Unfortunately,
these are people we look up to in the society.
See,
to lead.
I'm not denying. What I'm saying here is it's about time we as women, I don't want to say stop pointing the finger, or it's about time we take responsibility for our own safety. We should not be dumping everything to the other, or hoping that everyone will be careful. Everyone should be responsible for their actions. We too should be responsible for our actions. In as much as I'm not expecting people to be 100%, I'll say, brutal or careless, or you understand it. I'm not expecting anyone to abuse me, but I should also not put myself in a position to be abused. You get?
Yeah.
Why would you, like, what was she doing there alone? That's my question.
Well,
and that's not the only, like, a lot happened. Okay, I was watching something the other day on TikTok. This lady in Regina Daniels. She made a recording, right? And it made a lot of sense, but as usual, people always pick on who you are sometimes, and they even forget to listen to what she was saying. What she was saying made absolute sense, but you go to the comments, everyone was focusing, oh, you're in no position morally to say something like that. You're married to an old man, you're blah, blah, blah. What she was saying is there was one day she went to a set they were shooting a movie, and there was this very young girl. I think she also said the girl was about 13-year-old or something, wearing a very short skirt, crop top, and she greeted her and said, Auntie. Regina Daniel is very young, and this, you can tell she was also very young, like calling Regina Daniel Auntie. I know we do that out of respect, but yeah. So greeted her, and she was like looking around, like wondering, what's that girl doing there? She said she is in the industry. She knows the industry is dangerous. See, when these men see you, pretty young little girl, they see a bowl of snacks.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by what do you mean? This, let's not go, let me just say this story.
Wonderful news. Anyway, thank God Jay-Z.
They just want
thank God
this
is as you're just saying that this is why Jay-Z did not waste time to come back for this. He immediately rebuffed this with his lawyer, and
Brandon, I was telling a story and you're just going back to. I was telling a story. Let me finish this story.
The story of Jordana.
What? But you've not heard the whole story now.
Give the story.
Yeah. See, look at you now. Anyways, yeah, this girl, and she asked the girl, "What are you doing here?" Or where? She said, "Where is your madam?" First, she saw the girl very young. The way she was dressed, she did not even want to believe she was there with. Like we know they call Oga Madam, right? So immediately she asked, like, okay, no, she must be here with probably her mom. Maybe her mom is the makeup artist and she's helping, or auntie or relative. Like, where is your madam? And she said, no, it's my Oga. Where is he? He said he's outside. Like, so what are you doing? She said she's working. She was shocked the way she was dressed, her age, in that position. You get, and many things happen. She's there to work and gain, you said, marketing, popularity, so they can get, maybe she can get her own money to start her own business. At what age? You get. And people take advantage of this. You go there, you're turning around, flaunting your hair, your skirt, your short skirt, your crop top. They are looking at you. You're thinking you might be lucky and someone might, fancy you, or you might be lucky someone helped you. But most people are also looking at you and they might help you, but they want something back. Are you ready to give what they want?
The thing is that there is no part there where she says that she was loitering because she was wearing short skirt or anything. Mind you, when we're growing up, there are people that will sneak out of the house to go and look at Father Christmas. There are people that's Santa. The people that would sneak out of the house to go and watch one football game or another. The people that would sneak out of the house to go and watch television in other places. So the way you're narrating this thing is like none of these type of things took place in front of you. You as a child were going there. You're not going there with the notion that there is a man in that house that can possibly put hands on you. No, you're going because maybe you fancy something or you saw something nice and you like a game or something. And most boys go to different houses to play games. So you were not going there with that intention of.
Everyone loves attention, Brandon.
No, it's not about this. Was not attention. No, what I'm narrating to you is not attention.
No, what I'm saying, everyone loves attention.
But this girl was not looking for attention.
There is a reason.
She was looking for a party. It was not attention for. She was not going there with the notion of like I'm going there to look for some sort of money.
Maybe she was not looking for a party. If you're going for whatever award, means you're already to a certain level in the society. You're probably already a celebrity or a friend to a celebrity. So
no, it can be that she's going to see her idols. And she wants to meet them. She wants to have a conversation with them. If I go here, imagine there'll be Rihanna here. There'll be this there. There'll be this there. I will get the opportunity to meet them. If only I can just get into this party and meet everybody that I see on TV.
Okay.
It could be the narrative.
It could be.
So she's there and she's hoping that these are great people in the society that she sees and they take care of children. And you go, what happens? I'm not saying that this thing has happened, but I'm just wanting to keep your mind as open as possible that yes, it's a terrible environment for a child to be in, but
my mind is open.
It's the dream of a child as well.
My mind is open.
I want to let's not go too deep into this thing because no matter questions we ask, we'll never know why that child was there.
No, to me, what I'm saying is it doesn't matter why she was there. What I'm saying is we need to be careful where we go to.
Okay.
Who we meet. We need to be careful. Now, a lot of things are happening. If you are going there ignorantly, that you're just going there, for instance, in your case, to see your idols and meet your celebrity, you get. Now you know those places are dangerous. I'm saying this, this happened more than 25 or 20 years ago. But a lot of things, even worse things are happening now. And we might not get to hear of them this decade, probably 10, 15, 20 years to come, and we'll start hearing things that happen now, just like you get. So what I'm saying is, in as much as we are very optimistic, hoping for the best out of everyone, we need to be careful.
Okay. But that is nice as you said it. And I like the fact that Jay-Z did not waste time.
For him to come back and come out immediately and say that's a lie doesn't mean it's a lie.
Why not?
What do you mean by why not?
If you hear lie about your name, would you come out and say it's a lie? What do you mean?
And it can still be truth, and he's just trying to shut it down as soon as possible. He's seen what is happening to PDD now.
Just listen to
it's
this.
not about,
Just listen to this. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzbee. What he had calculated was the nature of the allegation and the public scrutiny, would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever committed such crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of this type of theatrics. I have no idea how you've come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee, but I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I am more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where my friends will surely see where her friends will surely see the press and ask about the nature of these claims. So basically, he's just coming back to explain exactly what has gone through and what has happened, and that it never actually happened. And
There are
also
many
drawing
ways.
attention
There
to
are
the
several.
lawyer.
There are several ways to tackle a problem. You can sit and ignore the fact that it did not happen, or you can go brutal. And there are times where you use, excessive force to just kill it.
It's not about just killing it. Mind you, they say this is not the first time this person has done this type of case.
Mm-hmm.
This person has filed a couple of cases since this thing happened to Puff Daddy. A lot of lawyers have come up with various schemes to just throw cases at him, hoping that one or two sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And this particular person that is being named in this particular case has already filed a case of this similar case against Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
And they've just added Jay-Z now onto the case and another lady onto it. Now, going forward on this particular view, they are looking at it like it's a money grab. Because if you actually had a case against someone that said you,
like Jay-Z will need to pay some money.
He didn't.
It's a criminal act.
They went to Jay-Z to have a conversation to settle.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
That's why I was saying that if the later on comebacks of their back and forth online, you will see where the Mr. Buzbee is saying that regarding Jay-Z's case, his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Kajafi previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed previously case on all those sort of things and that. But the place where it's he wrapped off himself in the thing. He said what they did is send him a demand letter for a mediation. So people are asking him, what is the demand letter? What is that demand letter that you sent?
Who sent who a demand letter?
Mr. Buzbee sent Jay-Z's own attorney a demand letter.
Okay.
So if he is saying that, I'm not here, this is not a shakedown, and I just sent him a demand letter for mediation, what was in the demand letter exactly? So why are you not saying
there is hardly
if you're touched? If you're touched about this type of case, why didn't you just file a criminal case? Why are you filing a civil case instead?
Okay.
So
do you believe that lady was at that party?
No.
So you think she was never there at all?
I think maybe there's a chance she might have known someone that she was maybe in the scene and saw something, not even the party, just in the around the MTV parking lot even.
So why I would like to think hundreds of people were at the party. Why Jay-Z?
Because Jay-Z is a close friend to Diddy, and Jay-Z has so many pictures because they're saying that online they'll say, Jay-Z is close to P. Diddy and it's an easy target, same as Diddy. And given the nature that his close friend is in hot soup right now, anyone that comes from him can easily just get money.
Okay. Time will tell. They are
Yeah,
still
let's
investigating. They might even go to court for Jay-Z to prove his innocence and for this lady to prove her
you don't
case.
even need to. The news has even come out that the said lady has already started reaching out to Jay-Z, and that they are saying that the lawyer Buzbee has that's basically the accuser has revealed herself to Jay-Z, and is saying that because of the back and forth, the lawyer has dropped her because they are saying she should make up more stories, and she refused. So the lawyer has dropped her from the case. So she's gone now to sue back the lawyer for dropping her from her case. So there is a whole back and forth.
There is a lot happening, Brandon.
Yes.
It could be that the Buzbee or the lawyer, whatever his name is, it could be that he's asked for more evidence or more proof that it actually happened, and because this lady cannot provide it at this point, move to go forward, right? He has decided to drop her. Not necessarily that it did not happen. You get?
No, this thing could have happened.
I know let me not say most, I know there are times or there have been situations where women have lied that they were assaulted, or you get, but most of the time, majority of the times, something has happened. Whether or not they both see it from the same standpoint, like the man could think, oh, I thought she was in, and then the girl is saying, no, I wasn't in, I had withdrawn my consent or whatever. Something has happened. And in this case, there is a chance, I believe there is a chance something happened. Whether Jay-Z considers it an assault or the girl, or only the girl saw it as, like she was abused, is a different, that's what we'll find out anyways, if at all they don't drop the case. But most of the times, I believe something happens, and it's about time we take matters into our own hands and we start doing our best to protect ourselves. Mind where you go, don't go alone. If you even go, stay in public, like stay visible. Like,
they think my point there is that yes, sometimes these things happen. My problem here is I'm angry at this particular thing because all these theatrics and all this trying to grab money here and there is making it such that the real people that have gone through such issues get swept under the rug. If there are people that may have experienced such things from this particular individual, their case, by the time their case come up, they'll be minimized.
Yeah,
by
they
such
can be minimized
by such individuals.
Yeah, because
so
something like this has happened.
That is where my concern is. Everybody nowadays is just so up for money grabs in every situation, such that you don't even know who is who, and everybody is just trying to get some piece of something off your hands. So that's where my problem is. Basically, that is where I'm coming from. Don't just come and talk because you've seen that, oh, Jay-Z is there, this one is there. I can go next time. Now you want to turn is Kanye West that they'll be accusing. You want to turn who is going to be the next person?
I know.
So anybody that's in that, anyone that just appears in a photo, and funny enough, is just black people.
Well, this Master Chef is not black now.
No, Master Chef. Oh, that man on is something different. He's not in that showbiz world. He's in a whole different category. If you call Master Chef, you call that guy for Abercrombie Fitch as well.
No, yeah. What I'm saying is,
but they don't face the same paradigms.
The whole assault it's becoming very rampant.
Yes,
that's
2024. 2024 is a time for revolution. The time where a lot of truths are coming out. Cat Williams already told you guys that all the secrets will come out, and the year is not even over. So expect more.
It's nearly over.
Expect more. Without much ado, we'll be following this case and we'll come. You see how we are having back and forth different opinions. We'll follow up and come back to you guys with what is actually happening. What do you think, Zina?
I mean, if there is one thing you want to take from this discussion today, is take responsibility of your action. Let the offenders be prosecuted for their actions, but you as a woman take responsibility of yourself, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether they give them life imprisonment, whether they give them whatever $1 million fine they give them, right?
Yes.
You have suffered something great which you might never recover from.
Again.
So You get it.
Let's just keep on coming. Keep your share your opinion about this particular thing in the comments, and we'll follow up there with you guys. But don't forget to share, like and subscribe. See you guys next episode.
Thank you.